NIT action. We got two teams, very different makeup here between BYU and Valparaiso. Oddsmakers have BYU at +2, making the Crusaders the favorite in this contest. And I'm going to back the Cougars of BYU here, plus the points, plus the 2 points in a game that will either go down the wire, or I like BYU to go ahead and win this game. Sometimes Valparaiso, they'll push tempo a little bit. That could be trouble tonight. In some of the matchups, I do favor BYU, so I like them in this matchup to go ahead and win this game and continue towards the final, or cover that 2. Maybe they lose by 1, but I like them to win this game, actually. Let's talk about BYU, very fast-paced team on the season. They average 83.6 points per game. That ranks 5th in the country, and they push pace, attempting 63.8 field goals per game. That ranks them 7th in the country. Now, a couple things I like about them tonight versus Valparaiso is, first of all, they shoot the 3 extremely well, averaging over 38% from distance. They ranked 24th in the country in that category. Valparaiso defensively, that is their worst defensive category, where they rank outside the top 100 teams in defensive three-point shooting percentage. On top of that, BYU turnovers. They rank 25th in the country in turnovers per play, despite that fast pace that they run. Valparaiso's turnovers per play, they rank in the bottom half of all NCAA teams. Let's talk about the Crusaders. I don't want to be too hard on them because it's a good defensive team, well coached. They average 75.2 points per game. They rank 13th in the country, allowing opponents just 63.5 points per game, and they do come from a little bit of lesser conference, not saying that the WCC, where BYU, Gonzaga, and St. Mary's is a whole lot better, but they do go up tempo sometimes. They rank about 83rd in the country as far as field goals attempted per game. That's about 55.6 shot attempts per game, which ranks in around that range, and that's quite a few shots. If they get into that up tempo type of game, that could be trouble for them. Also on the boards, very even matchups here. Valparaiso, good rebounding team. They rank in the top 20 in rebounds per game, but BYU is no slouch. They allow opponents not many rebounds per game. They rank 34th in the country in that category, so that's going to be a point of contention tonight. Overall, pretty good matchups here in what should be a really fun game, but I think the pace is going to be pretty fast. I think these teams are going to have some fun getting up and down the floor. That favors BYU, and that's why I'm backing the Cougars tonight. Should be a good game to watch. That's one of my NCAA plays today, and I wish you luck on your picks today.